Okay, so moving back. So, alright, so once again, the diameter, notice, n to r is equal to 8. Well, that's the radius. So that means since my radius is equal to 8, my diameter is equal to 16. I need to know that for the formula. The other thing I need to know for the formula to find the arc length is I need to find x. X is the degree measure of the arc. So what's the arc that I'm trying to find? Well, I'm trying to find the length of arc NMP. So I'm going to use my marker here. NMP means I start at N, I go through M, and I keep going around the circle, and I stop here at P. Okay, so I need to find that measure, arc NNP. Well, let's find it. Well, if you notice, if I started at M, not N, but M, and if I went around the circle and I stopped at P, notice M around to P is half of a circle. Okay, so that's 180 degrees. Well, M to Q is 162, so that means Q to P has to be 18 degrees. Why 18? Well, 18 plus 162 is 180. So that means P around to M is 180. Okay, but I got to figure out how much is M to N. Well, M to N is the same as Q to P, so that's 18 degrees. So if you notice then, so arc MNP is going to be 162 plus 18 plus 18. So that's 198 degrees. Okay, so once I know the diameter, and once I know x, and x is the degree measure of the arc, I can now just plug it into my formula to find the arc length. So to find the arc length, I'm going to take the diameter, which is 16. I'm going to multiply that by pi, and pi we're going to use 3.14, and then we're going to multiply that by the fraction 198 over 360. Okay, now once we get it into the formula, all we're doing is we're just plugging it in to our calculator. But like I told you in class, and if you weren't here in class, when you work this out, when you work out these problems for arc length, work them out from right to left. Okay, so work them out this way into your calculator. Go this way. Okay, so first do 198 divided by 360. So 198 divided by 360, and you're going to get a decimal. Okay, don't worry about that, but that's what you're going to do. Okay, then you're going to multiply that by pi. So you're going to take that and you're going to multiply that by pi. I'm going to use 3.14 for pi, and you're still going to get a decimal, and then you're going to multiply that by 16. And when you do that, there's your answer. So your answer is going to be 27.62. So arc NMP is going to be equal to 27.62. Okay, so that's how we would find the measure of that arc.